Come vibe with me. Come laugh with me. Subscribe to Jaylanas. Subscribe to Jaylanas, yeah.
Welcome back to my channel. So I was requested to do a Q&A by one of you guys. I hope I can find the message to insert it here. I enter so many giveaways and you just have to share the post to your story, which goes straight to your IG inbox. So if I do find it, okay, but not too sure. I didn't really want to do a Q&A because of the fact that I keep getting specific types of questions on my videos asking about literally just one topic that I have been trying to avoid because I like to keep certain aspects of my life private for many reasons, but honestly keeping getting those types of questions on my videos, it isn't good for my mental health. Just being real, it's not good for my mental health. So maybe this is a good thing for me to just clear the air, put it out there, and hopefully you guys will stop asking those types of questions. So I asked on my community tab and I asked on Instagram, right? So I screenshotted and I sent it to my son's tablet. So I'm gonna start with the community tab first, the YouTube community tab. Those questions were more of a variety, right? The ones on my Instagram, they were just literally all focused on one thing, right? So yeah, but anyways, if you guys would like to get to know me more or you have these burning questions, then I'm finally here to reveal the truth, so just keep watching. How old are you? I am 28. I hope I look younger, right? But I'm 28. What do you do for work? I am a clerk and I deal with injuries. My actual job description is insurance claims coordinator. So anyone that gets injured on the job. How many kids do you want? Okay, so I've always wanted 3 kids, right? So I have 2 out of 3 so far. I hope my 3rd is going to be my daughter, right? I can see that maybe in like the next 5 to 10 years, hopefully. Yo, a 3rd boy, oh my god. like if I knew it was guaranteed, listen. But I don't, so I'm even afraid to have that 3rd kid. Like it's scary. So I don't know if Zarma wants to give me that daughter, but you know, hit me up. Okay, how's married life going? Loved the wedding video. Would you incorporate hubby in future videos? This is the type of questions I was referring to, so I'm just gonna answer it. Married life is not even giving what it was supposed to give, okay? Love the wedding video, thank you. I actually had forgot, well, I got married December 26, 2016, and I had forgotten to get a videographer, right? I planned the wedding, and that was such a bummer because it really was a beautiful wedding. So how I did that wedding video was basically just clips that people filmed, and I just put it together and made it a vlog and posted it after having my YouTube channel, because I got married before I started YouTube. I started YouTube when I was pregnant with Jaden. So would you incorporate hubby in future videos? No, I would not. What do you really want for your sons as they grow older? What is your biggest fear as your sons grow? What do you want them to get engaged in and participate in the most? What do you don't want them to get involved in or do as they get older? I really like these questions. Okay, what do you really want for your sons as they grow older? Y'all, okay, I really want my sons to be happy. It might sound cliche, but that's literally the 2 biggest things I want for my sons. 1, I want them to go up in the rapture, right? I don't want them to have to suffer a day in their life. I don't want them to die by getting shot in a car accident, a disease, nothing like that. I want them to be worthy in the Lord's eyes and go up in the rapture. That's like my biggest thing that I want for my kids, is for them to go up in the rapture, right? And on earth while they are alive, right, before they die, I really want them to be happy. Like, I have suffered with depression for many years, right? And I do not want that for my children. I want them to be happy. I want them to know that they are loved. I want them to go after their dreams. I want them to just I want everything good for my kids, right? What is my biggest fear as my sons grow? My biggest fear is that this world gets to them. That's my biggest fear. In terms of providing for them, listen, I will do whatever I have to do to provide for them. When I was pregnant, when I made Jaden, literally one of the first words that came out of my mouth, I was like, I'm going to buy you a car when you turn 18. The boy must take 10 breaths of life. And that was like my first thought. I was like, I'm going to buy him a car when he turns 18. So now I have two. So now it's 2 cars I have to buy 2 years apart all there. Listen, my biggest fear is that they get caught up in this world and do not do the things that I really want for them, right? Because, y'all, it's so scary. This world we are living in is shit, right? And I keep praying. I have to keep praying over them and blessing them and covering them with the blood of Jesus. Because, listen, we are in the last days, and as the Bible says, men will become lovers of themselves, and that is exactly what I am seeing, right? And I want better for my children. My biggest fear is, listen, God is the most important thing to me in life, right? So that is why that will be like at the forefront of my mind when it comes to my children. What do you don't want them to get involved in or do as they get older? I don't want them doing drugs. I've never done drugs, never even tried drugs. I don't want them doing drugs either. But I keep seeing like there's this culture of people that does it. Like, and I'm not even talking about weed. It's like apparently people just be doing like actual drugs. And I feel like I am just innocent. Because I just be so taken aback when I hear these things. I'm like, really? People are doing like drugs? Like, I don't even like to smoke, far less drugs. So I don't want them to be in drugs. I don't want them to be in any kind of gang stuff. And hello. I don't want them to be caught up in this world. Because this world is a bad example, and this world keeps straying further and further away from God, and I am not about that. I want my kids to have their priorities straight, right? So I'm gonna just keep praying, right? We all have a mind of our own. They are going to develop a mind of their own. I just have to know to be a good example for them. What professions do you want your sons to be when they grow up? Okay, so you all will laugh, but I would love if they could be lawyers and with a side business of a wrecking service, because those two people, wow, it's a lot of money to just send a letter. It's a lot of money to just send a letter. Like, I need them to be a lawyer, which means I need the money to send them to law school, because listen, the moolah is in listen, right? So if they could be a lawyer and then also a wrecking service, because wreckers is the next thing that's real expensive. You understand? So I'm like, yeah, that's what it needs to be. But that's what I want them to be. I don't know what they want to be. Whatever they want to be, I will support them and I will help them reach their goals. Which day of the week is your favorite day? Listen, every day right now is a blur, right? Like, what today is? Okay, today is Monday. What is your favorite flower? My favorite flower is a rose. Is the rose the rose? Well, how would you answer that question grammatically? What is your favorite animal? Y'all, I don't know if animals, you know. I mean, not in the sense that I am cruel to animals. I'm not. And if I see a dog, I will want to feed the dog. If I see a cat, I will say hi. But I'm actually like afraid of animals and I don't really like them. What is the most adventurous thing you ever did? Probably travel to Jamaica with Jaden. To me, that was just an adventure, the whole experience. I went with my girlfriend and Jaden had now started to hold on and walk, right? He couldn't walk on his own yet, but he was holding on and walking. It was a lot of work. He was very heavy. We even went the waterfalls. I can't remember the name, but I was feeling too hot, so I took off the thing. I had the AC off so that you don't hear the background noise. And Lord, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Short-term/long-term goals. Well, I am not quitting my job, I can tell you that much. My job is a stable job and I like stability, but I do hope... Y'all, okay, I was too hot. Don't mind the bed. Jaden's still sleeping and it's a little messy. But I had to take off my top and cool down with the AC and now take it back off so that you all can hear me. Did I answer the last? No, I didn't. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Short-term/long-term goals. Okay. My short-term goals is definitely to reach 4,000 subscribers. That's my shortest term goal. I'm like 100 and something away. I'm 100 and something away from 4,000. 166, I think, if I could count. Away from 4,000. So that's like my shortest term goal. Right? I have some personal private goals as well. That, you know, I wouldn't share. Long term, I hope to remarry and have a daughter, hopefully. Career wise, I really hope that I could make YouTube into a big platform for me, honestly. I have so much dreams and goals and wishes for this YouTube that I hope can end up coming into fruition. And my life goal is to go up in the rapture. Amen. How do you be so energetic when you have 2 kids? Well, girl, how I be so energetic is that I only film when I have energy. Right? Like, y'all just see my weekly vlogs a whole week, 7 days a week, 24 hours in a day, and 24 hours times 7, and I just only be able to put up like a 15-minute weekly vlog. So, you know, there's a lot of times when the energy isn't there, but once it is there, I execute videos. What is your definition of a perfect life? Girl, do you think perfect is God? A perfect life, one full of love. Do you have any tips or advice for others who are just starting a YouTube channel? Yes, start now. Like, don't wait. I procrastinated, so I wanted to do YouTube for years. But I'm a person, I just want to do things, and fear just keep me back. Fear just keep me back from doing the things I need to do. Right? Start it now. A lot of local YouTubers are coming up, and you have that support. Trust me. I am seeing people now starting YouTube, and tomorrow they have 100 subscribers, right? For me, it took me months. It took me months to have 100 subscribers, right? And that's because I really didn't market myself that much when I first started, because I really didn't know what to do. I started doing unboxings. Of beauty subscription boxes and my hair, and I barely got views, right? And I didn't push myself on Instagram. I didn't put myself out there. I really just sent the videos to my friends and hoped that I would have made it. Like, I hoped that I would have appealed to an international audience. What I really wanted to do was skits though, you know, like Jasmine Love. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do skits, and y'all know I do it here and there, but that was what I really wanted to do with YouTube, and that's why it took so long. So then eventually I was like, let me just start, because I was bored while I was pregnant, because I was home alone the majority of the time. My husband was either working or lineman, so I was just home, right? And I had so much free time, and so I was like, you know what, let me give this a go. And at that time I was really watching a lot of Sunkissed Alba videos and so because I was watching those videos, those were the videos I naturally started doing. And honestly, I put myself in a sort of expense buying all these subscription boxes to do the unboxing, not getting a lot of views. I did a ton of giveaways because I ended up having too much product from the boxes. And the thing is, makeup isn't my thing. Yes, I do makeup. I love makeup. I do makeup, meaning I do like to put on makeup on myself, but I am not a professional. I don't even know how to put on lashes. So how can I try to appeal to a makeup audience if I am not even versed in it? And over the years, because I've been on YouTube, I think 2 years, what has worked for me is me being myself, me being my funny and authentic self, me doing my vlogs. That's what gets the views. That's what has brought me the subscribers. You guys always tell me, you're so funny, you make me laugh, you make my day. And that's literally my personality. Like, I love entertaining. I wanted to be an actress when I was growing up, so, and if it is I didn't have kids, I'd probably still actively be pursuing that dream. But now I am just too busy and too tired. So only when me and Aoife link up is when you will see a skit from me on YouTube, right? And you'll see that for yourselves, that it's not really that often that we do see each other, because he's a busy person and I am a busy mother, right? So, but YouTube makes me very happy. I started YouTube, I was depressed, I was lonely, and finally finding my rhythm with it. So my advice is to be yourself. Don't start to do something just because that's what other people are doing, right? Some things I do because other people doing it, like my Pennywise hauls and my grocery hauls, and that's something that I never knew would have, you know, gotten views. I'm like, people want to see what I buy. But those are some videos that get a lot of views on my channel. So if you're a local YouTuber, I would say Pennywise hauls and grocery hauls, but just be authentic, you know, don't pretend to be something you're not. Be your true authentic self, and start now, not yesterday. Start now. You can always get better. Don't say I don't have good lighting. Listen, face the window. Put yourself in front of the window. Right now I'm in front of a ring light and a regular light. Natural light is the best. I love how I look in natural light. Oh my god. But if you can buy a ring, if you don't have a window, buy a ring light. It's actually not that expensive. The one I have is 250 US. This is the Diva ring light Supernova. I had seen Nazanin Kavari advertise this. This was the one she was using. She has over 1 million subscribers. She can afford these things. There is 250 TT ring lights selling, 150 TT ring lights selling on these Instagram pages. So you don't need that expensive of a light. But even if you can't afford that, which I understand, because look how long I need a tripod and I cannot afford to buy it, because I have to buy groceries and other things. Natural light is your friend. Or sit down by the light in your house. There must be a light in your house. Face the light. Film your video on your phone. Make sure your camera lens is clean and film your video on your phone. Look, realistically, this is not my ideal background because it is messy, so I would have liked to make up the bed before I did the video. But it's either I do it with the messy background or I don't do it at all because I'm busy. You understand? So if you really want to do YouTube, don't let these little things that don't really matter stop you, you know. Yet we'll have people commenting on their video, hey, you need to make up your bed. So what could tell you, delete the comment. Like, if it bothers you, delete the comment. I don't know. The app I use to edit my videos is called KineMaster. I have a Samsung phone, but I believe KineMaster is also used on iPhone. There is a free version, however it does have a watermark, And if not, you can pay $3.56 US a month for no watermark and no effects. I get to export my videos in 4K, and I do find that the quality of my videos are good. You know, once the lighting and everything is good, the quality I do find is really good. Describe yourself using 3 words: funny, loyal, kind. Funny's first. What do you look forward to when you wake up? When I wake up, I look forward to the opportunity to make better choices, the opportunity to just, you know, pursue my goals. Like, I have that opportunity when I get to wake up. How do you cope with 2 babies and a job and then to run a home? How you manage all at once? Listen, it's hard, but it gets easier. Like, it does. Thankfully, due to the lockdown and the state of emergency, I am non-essential, so I get to work from home. So I go in office when there's something urgent that requires me to be there. Apart from that, I am home, which, thank the Lord, because as you know, daycares are closed. Honestly, it would have been easier if this was a fully functioning 2-parent home and all hands were on deck, but it's really not. That's not the case. And you know, life happens, but you have to adjust. You can't just say, oh my god, what am I gonna do? No, you know, thankfully I have amazing people in my life that are always willing to help me. And yeah, I get help when I can, wherever I can, and I manage by the grace of God, girlfriend. What was your dream in life? My dream was to be an actress. Yeah, that was always my dream. How are you dealing with postpartum? Girlfriend, listen. When Milan was now born, I had a lot to deal with, right? I didn't know that I was going to be a single parent